This broadcast contains adults. Act like children, but speak adults. Do not say you were not warned.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geeks of Glory. I'm Rillian.
And I'm Marini.
And tonight we are playing Wasted Wednesday. Because how better to get through a hump day than to have a few drinks, kick back, and play some PvP. At least that's our take on it. Tonight you will notice we have some new equipment, including these wonderful new mics. So if there are errors with anything that we're doing, please let us know, because we can't hear it really that well. So we'll do some practicing around with it, and you can let us know what you guys think. Other than that, I'm still waiting for the load screen because I haven't been in here since the last patch. So that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's quite the thing.
I have some gas already. That's fun.
Bubbles. Bubbles are fun.
I did not unmute desktop audio, I don't think, so it's not much. You were just missing some music in the background, which you might have been able to hear from the mics anyway. Okay, I really want to bring this up to the top. I don't know if I can. Well, I'll play more with that later. No, we're not playing with the new character. Let's go there.
Oh gosh.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's actually been a pretty nice day here, I think.
A little humid.
A little humid, but still overall pretty nice. Oh boy. Okay, so we don't know if we're going to be able to get a party together. Just because Somerset stuff, just like we mentioned last time. But if we can't, we started some new characters, and we'll play some of the older content.
Not terribly old, but the last DLC that came out, or expansion rather.
We started some new characters and figured it'd be fun. We haven't gotten to do questing in a long time. The last stuff we were doing was high level raid stuff, so call it what you will. Also, if anybody has experience with soundboards, we may need to talk to you because we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Please hit us up.
I'm sure a few Google searches and I'll be fine, but right now it's I'm dropping frames. I've only dropped 42 total since we started, so that's not bad. 0.4% it says.
So what else is new?
What else is new? You ready then to show off what's new?
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, you're
I've been
ready?
ready for a while.
You're ready?
I'm so excited.
Okay, this is one of those points you guys are going to have to tell us what you think of this, because sound is going to get a little muddled here. Hold on, what?
This is not saying we're logged in.
Well, just refresh it. And it actually might be you. I don't remember what we had on there last.
Suspense is building. I know. It's intentional, you see.
And you get to look at my gear setup now and know that it is complete crap. And I'm over here kissing the mic. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
So we have a working setup.
We do?
So far,
Okay.
it seems to be working. Unless someone in chat wants to let us know if you can hear us. Because that could be a problem if you can't.
So big thanks again to Insomniacs and
Big hearts. And Winnie.
Falling Grace. Yeah,
Or
Winnie,
Falling Grace.
also known as. We know her as Winnie because when we played ESO with her, that was her screen name there. So still transitioning to the Falling Grace part. Sorry. But she said Winnie's probably the preferred. Could go by either. But yeah, they're responsible for helping us get all of this equipment. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful people.
And so, hey, wait a second. Well, here we see my screen. And what the heck is this? Why is your name at the top? And why are we seeing something different?
Because it's my screen.
Could it be? What a thing!
Hey,
What a wonderful, glorious thing. But wait a second. If we're able to do that... Oops, I should be in my streaming chat thing here. They don't embarrass nobody. So, if that's a thing, then you'd think that maybe we can capture both screens at once. You'd think. And you'd be right.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's 100% a thing.
And you are seeing chat from earlier because we did do a IRL stream. And good. Stuff carried over. I'm looking at show title and stuff. So yes, thank you guys very much. We will be doing this. This is one of those spots that I'm saying, hey, let us know what sounds good because you are getting music from both of us. Just theoretically. Now I have music running. I'm gonna turn that off, especially when we're capturing both of us. No need for that. Here we go. And I usually run with it off anyway, just because both Rainy and I make noise. But we can transition back and forth now from the two different screens. For now, we'll stick like this, just because we're both kind of doing generic getting ready stuff. So, if you play Elder Scrolls Online and would like to join us tonight, one, you need an EP character. That's Ebonheart Pact. If you are not familiar, this is one of the 3 factions that you will find in this world. The other 2 are Filthy Bananas and Dirty Blueberries. I mean, Aldmeri Dominion and Daggerfall Covenant. Those just happen to be the colors red, blue, and, or red, yellow. Keep going in order there.
Yep. Red is
Yep. Yep. I say as I'm running around in blue.
Your shield is red.
That's true. And my sword probably is too.
Welcome, friend.
But yeah, if you'd like to join us and you are EP, we will be running around in Shore tonight. I believe. Yes, Shore.
If you don't know how to do all this, because you're still new to Elder Scrolls Online.
Hit us up. Let us know. We can help you out with it.
First of all, requirement, you need to be level 15 in order to get into the PvP zone.
Yes.
That is not my rule. That is Elder Scrolls rule. What? Sure.
For some reason I was thinking it was 10, but Ernie corrected me, said it was 15. So.
It's 15.
Okay. I believe you.
I think it's because it's one of the ultimate from Barstow.
See, I was thinking you could get into PvP before you got March Swap.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's 15.
Well, we'll find out.
And again, yes. To join us, you would need an EP2. To fight against us, you would need any other type of tune. Yep. The ones that are less important.
And by tune, of course we mean character. Because I started using tune when I first, or I was using the term tune when I first met Arini, and she was confused as heck by me. And you're going to see me adjusting the mic a lot tonight because I'm not sure where I want this.
Or if you guys can even hear us.
I'm seeing lights saying sound's getting sent, and I'm seeing sound over here. So we should be good. Should be getting sent.
I feel like the lights would be doing more dancing to actually recognize us.
Oh, you're looking at desktop audio.
Oh, that is why I'm not seeing dancing lights.
There we go. This one.
Hello. Oh, there's the dancing lights.
Yeah, there's the dancing lights.
Rar.
Bump that up a little bit more so you can hear more of our glorious voices.
It's where all our glorious geeks at tonight. What you doing? 'Cause we been drinking.
We been drinking. Hey, did you send out anything? Asking if people want to play? Oh my! Hey, it's about a third split. It's not a bad night to play. Doop 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 doop. Oh yeah. So if you guys have any questions about the Elder Scrolls in general, we've been playing this since beta, so we know quite a bit about it. We're not experts by any means in any particular area, but we do know quite a bit about it. So feel free to hit us up, let us know. Again, if you're Ebonheart Pact, we'd be more than willing to play with you. We're willing to do overworld content with any kind of character. Doesn't matter. Our new characters are actually AD because we wanted to try something different. It's Aldmeri Dominion. I think I was fine with going with Aldmeri Dominion. I mean, I'm not okay with going with it because it's, well, like the high elves, the wood elves, and the Khajiit. And the only ones I like out of that are, well, the Khajiit. Silly kitties, teaming up with the elves.
Which I think is funny because we both play high elf.
Yeah. No, this isn't here. Oh, over there. Yes.
Well, no,
That's just
my
because-
elf.
No,
Over
this
there,
is an
I play a
Imperial.
Red Guard. Which doesn't make any sense. But okay.
This is an Imperial, so that's where I've got this one going. But, lost train of thought. Oh, I think the only reason I'm willing to stick with AD over there is because of the voice actress for their queen. Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I found that odd. But pretty cool.
Found it odd. Why do you find that odd?
Oh, well, I just, I don't know. It's one of those, like, voice actors, I tend to not think of their faces. I know them by names because I see them in multiple video games and I can recognize their voice. But then you throw in someone like Kate Beckinsale and I'm like, oh, hey, I know that one.
Yeah.
I know what they look like.
Is it bad I keep picturing the queen in tight spandex?
Yes, it is.
Just, you know, the black leather look.
Uh-huh.
Too much underworld. Sadly, that's not the way this is. So while we're still waiting to see if anybody wants to come and join us, because...
Are you on Discord?
Yeah, I'm in our Discord.
Yes.
We're technically both in there via my voice thing. So when either of us talks, it's going to light up the show.
Is it now? That it is. I'm
it is.
apparently really in tonight, too.
Yeah. I'm thinking it might actually almost be easier for us once we get this setup going the right way to just do it. Well, no, because then they'll hear everything we're doing. Our game sound would be getting pumped in Discord. I don't know. I got troubleshooting to do, but I wasn't going to do it before the stream.
Yeah, this is like really new, like 10 minutes ago new.
Yeah, like we were seriously
Just
doing an
streaming.
unboxing.
An unboxing of this.
And you
Not
got to
half
see
hour.
my hairy belly and my butt because I kept pushing past the camera so I could get behind.
I apologize for the soap that you're going to need to wash these eyeballs out.
Yeah, so the eyeballs kind of hurts. We're going to give it a couple more minutes of just us rambling here while we wait to see if anybody's going to join us. And if they don't, I think we talked about just doing, or yeah, we've already said we're going to do just some overworld, not overworld. That's where I'm currently at. Just doing some questing and playing, having fun. PvE.
And some older content. I mean, it's not ancient, but it is older. Recently, we have a few friends of ours that have just come back to the Elder Scrolls Online universe here, and they haven't played since it launched, which I don't blame you. After it launched, it was a nightmare.
Yep, we took a bit of a hiatus right after there.
We didn't play for about 6 months. We played like the first month, I think.
Ooh, there we go.
Started a guild and then took like a 6-month break because it was just,
It was actually a carryover guild from beta.
yeah.
I gotta check, something doesn't look right here.
Yep, we had started our guild in beta and it was really fun. And, you know, when it launched, there was a lot of bugs. It was really buggy. I feel like they pushed the launch a little bit too early.
Oh, way too early.
They still had things to figure out before they should have launched, but they launched anyway and it backfired.
I mean, the last time I did questing with a low character, I was still seeing bugs I'd seen in beta. The exact same bugs.
Yep.
So it tells me they're not, you know, they're not doing their best at going back and fixing this. And this is one of our problems here. For some reason, the stream information did not update. I don't know why. And it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so this is not right. What the heck?
Laggy. Interesting.
Well, my computer's doing a lot right now. This is why we need to get a streaming computer.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my character right here. This is Lena Raiden. She is one of my main tunes that I play, if not my main tune.
This is definitely not one of my main tunes, just FYI.
When I first started, I created a Dragon Knight Imperial tank named Orini. Go figure.
Bet you can't guess what my character's name was.
Well, actually,
Actually, bet you can't. You get part of it.
and I played her for quite a long time, but then as our guild got bigger and bigger, all of the dungeons that we were running and trials and stuff that we were running, I was the main tank for everything, and I kind of really tired of doing that all the time. It just became too easy. And I'm not saying tanking is easy by any means, especially now. A lot of things have changed since then, but it just got very boring for me. So then I rolled up this tune, and she's a high elf Magicka Sork DPS. She kills all the things.
All of the things.
All of the things. She's my favorite. She's just really fun to play. She has no food on right now. She's super squish.
Fixed up.
That's a little bit better. She's still super squish, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, she has run trials, she's run dungeons, she's done everything. PvE, she's done all of the storyline. I am missing some sky shards. Whoa, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but my game went away. Here we go. Okay. But yeah. But I do have pretty much one of every type of tune. I have a DPS, I have a healer, I have a tank.
You have a healer.
Yes, my healer's name is Blame Me because everyone blames a healer. So I thought it.
By everybody,
suitable.
you mean you and Basham.
No, I mean everybody.
I don't blame the healer. I blame everybody else for being stupid.
That's because you are the healer.
Yeah. Not now. This character's not a healer. This is a PvP build that is designed to take hits to the face and in return hit you back. Literally, when people hit me, they get hit back for some of the damage they did to me. And generally my health and armor is a lot higher, so you take a lot more damage than I do from hitting me.
Yeah, she's basically like a mirror.
Yeah. And not the kind you want to stare in. Okay, well, I'm bored waiting for people. Let's switch characters.
Okay.
You hear that magical jingle? I hear the magical jingle. It's boost time. I was gonna say, don't you dare pour that in right now. I've got a beer in there. I know. Tasty. Oh gosh, you're buzzing. It's Pendrive. I think. At least that's what the tablet said, so I imagine it's the same thing.
It smells almost minty. I'm not sure why. So, this is our Fallout lunchbox.
One of our Fallout.
One of our Fallout lunchboxes.
We may be slightly obsessed.
It's where we keep our bottle caps. We're saving up for the next one.
The next one.
No, you know. You know what I meant.
Yeah. And no, despite what you're seeing here, I don't normally play female characters. I just got so tired of playing only guy characters. Excuse me. I decided to change it up with my last two. The thing is, so far, pretty much the only ones I've shown on screen or on stream are my last two characters.
It's frozen.
Yeah, that's the tablet. It doesn't like doing stuff.
Okay. So Lobies?
Yeah, that's what I switched to.
My Lobie is really funny. She has a furious personality on. She's very drunk all the time.
Yeah, where I put the
Butch looking.
I put the Duchess one on. That'd be fun. Boy, this is one of those nights. I'm still stuck in the loading screen. I'm gonna pop you over to Arena.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb.
Gotten into game.
Lord Vic. This
She's
planned
a
out.
lot of help.
Oh, Arch Cannon
Yeah, that's
Tops.
because everything scales.
Outlanders.
Yeah. Look at how
And this
drunk
one,
she is. She means business.
as you say,
Okay.
be in my office if you need me. Step forward, friend of the book, and let us speak.
New tab.
This is the person who helped me at the tomb.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander. Oh, hush, Arch Cannon Tops. Outlanders have their use for us.
Kind of like.
Step forward, friend of the book, and let us speak.
Get some actual, you know, like matching armor.
Want to invite me to a group?
Sure.
There's a problem. We're not in the same instance. But I'll teleport to you once you invite me. So I did a thing where I put up at the top of the screens who you're watching, so that you can tell which screen's whose.
Yes. He has like a little less than sign pointing to his screen. And
Uh,
the
We're on solo screen, so it's only
Oh.
you right now.
oh, okay. So this is me.
Because I was stuck into loading screens.
David Mistborn. She has butch haircut and very butch attitude. Like, don't mess with this bitch. Oh, you are a floating carrot.
I'm a carrot!
Oh, it disappeared. Now you're up there.
Yep, I'm outside. Transitioning to double cams. Hey, there we are.
Outside.
Okay, well, we need to come.
Please, Vivek.
Whee! Big ass staircase. Currently, we are just starting out in the Marlin content.
Huh?
We are in Bardenfell.
Hmm.
We had just talked to, who's that?
Yes.
That here's the, that blue guy up there.
Yep, one of the three living gods in the Dark Elves. Our king, warrior, poet, right? Anyway. Yeah, now we're off to do some of his work. Lackeys. Yeah, you did. Why would you do that?
Why? Because I did.
I need to read books. Jeez. I think I got it on our way in. That's one reason you got up to the temple so much faster than I did.
Okay.
Hey, it's not stealing, taking stuff.
No. I'm taking everything.
I'm taking your jasmine tea, dude.
Why? Because low levels are poor.
Yep. You'll notice we got a little bit of money, actually. At least on my character, I've got a little bit of money, but that's just because I transferred something from my higher level characters.
Oh, I took 2K out of my bank.
I only took
And
1K.
That's not a lot.
Nope, you can burn through that fast. So, I have a bit of a problem.
What's your problem?
I'm empty.
Oh no. That is a problem.
Keeper of the beer. May I have another, please? Because I need to keep this glass. It's not a glass. I need to keep this mug charged. In case we get new follows, subscribes, bits, whatever.
Because it's Wednesday.
Because it's Wednesday, that too.
It is hump day. We're
Hump
only
day!
halfway through the week.
You have to keep reminding me.
More reason to drink.
Oh wait, I'm not allowed to keep bottles over here anymore.
No.
I kind of knocked one over and shattered it. All I did was stand up from the chair. Oh, by the way, if you guys get a chance, go back and watch our little setup, or at least part of it. You get to see what kind of chairs we're sitting in. They're miserable.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Okay, question that I need help with. And you guys can answer this on our website with the contacts page, or if you are in a Discord with us, message us or something. I am over 6'1", and I'm looking for a computer chair. Any of the ones I've sat down in, specifically a gamer chair, something that's comfortable, but any of the ones that I have sat down in at, like Staples or BJ's is another place. Which, by the way, if you're not from the Northeast, did you know you can get BJ's wholesale?
That's the name of a wholesale store, is BJ's Wholesale.
It's kind of like Sam's Club or Costco type thing. But yeah, I constantly make BJ's wholesale. I didn't know you could get those wholesale. But any of the chairs that I've sat down there, she's losing it. Any of the chairs I've sat in are too small. Like the wings that are supposed to come up and kind of cover your shoulders or come up over your shoulders type thing. Are like right down here for me, or pushing my shoulders forward like this, and it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, the neck pillow is way too low.
Oh, that too. So if you are over 6 foot, or if you're right about 6'1", 6'2", somewhere in that range, or a tall guy, and you have a chair that you would recommend, let me know. Or if you know somebody that would recommend a chair like that, let me know, please, 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 please. Because when I go chair shopping, I want to know what's actually good. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I am going to transition to just you, because otherwise they're going to hear his voice twice. Sound effects are one thing, voices are another.
Outlander. Lord
Wait a
Vivek
minute.
trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you. Outlander. My God. Lord Vivek trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you. Did he say which task to question my God? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work. Yes. Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivek.
The phenomenon.
Listen closely. Yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivek. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
Seems like I tell that to the.
Despite my objections, Vivek believes you were sent to him. So I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the secret that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivek requires the blessing stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
I will go to the unfinished ziggurat, get the blessing stone, and meet you at Vivek's palace.
That
You
almost
receive a
works based
simple
on-
errand in the service of Lord Vivek, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Go ahead. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy arch cannon of a
Good,
living
I'm glad
god
you've got
or
time for us.
anything. The ignorance of outlanders. How refreshing. The blessing stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivek's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual. If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivek's power in unusual ways. It will be safer for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the blessing stone instead of drawing on my Lord's personal store of energy.
What does Lord Vivek hope to learn from the divination?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend. Lord Vivek's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels a disturbance in the flow of energy throughout Vardenfell. He seeks to discover the source of that disturbance.
Vivek mentioned
Lord
right now
Vivek
the
sees
Daedra.
signs and portents everywhere.
There's a connection?
It's the poet at his core. Lord Vivek sees signs and portents everywhere. Sometimes it's the poet at his core. Items are much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano. I have no idea. And not a harbinger of doom. The summoning got out of hand. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand.
Have I offended you in some manner?
Offend me? You give yourself too much credit. No, I feel the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources. However, I also obey my Lord Vivek, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you.
Yep.
Let us go!
I think it's funny. My just like this. Right after he said that. Horse up? Speaking of which, we should
go out and feed our horses first.
yes, we should feed our
Poor starving
beautiful
horses.
mounts.
This is the problem with coming to low-level characters. We are so used to maxed out horses. Oh, we just rode past it.
Not a question me, though, right?
We will eventually, I think. True. Do we ever need a quest right away? That's the overseer we need to talk to.
Yes, it is, but
We'll be back!
we need to feed our horses first.
So very special. On it. Oh, we're looking for a structure. Use stable. Make my horse 1% faster. Might as well. Oh, we might as well, or we can get more of those. It won't
Hunger
count.
for knowledge? The Mages Guild seeks only the most talented, smartest, and skilled for its ranks. Do you have what it takes? Seek out
Sure, it works.
Curiner at the Vivek City Guild Hall in St. Delans, Canton.
I should find Kiranir at the Mages Guild. They didn't repeat that whole thing all over again.
Back to
Kiranir!
Miss Navy way back.
Kiranir! Where are you, Kiranir?
Oh.
I don't like talking to Kiranir.
This project has been nothing but one disaster. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things go wrong? Constantly. Our blessing stone. I'm just having one of those days. Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule. Our blessing stone. String of disasters. Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? But that's a terrible well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivek? Why didn't you say so? Lord Vivek? But why didn't you say so?
You needed to say so.
But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
I'll clear the passage and free your workers on my way to retrieve the stone.
I appreciate the help. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing. It needs to be back in the consecration. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed.
Right. Take 25 hours. Got it.
Construction, here we go.
Ooh, hey.
Nope, thieves approach.
Alright.
So the keg is steel from. That's a rip off. breathe.
Thanks for saving me.
The last one.
This one.
Thank you. I'll go tell the overseer what you did for me.
So all of this is collapsing with the blessing stone. And we're taking it away. Oh, you already got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay! Yep. Where are all our geese? Ah well. We'll have fun without them. Because it's Wednesday. And on Wednesdays, we drink! Drink!
Praise Vivek!
Yep, shifting. Or hitting shift.
Beautiful this place is. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard Somerset's even prettier. It's hard to believe, but you know, they do pay major attention to detail.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing
I
stone?
have the blessing stone.
Stand over. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone, and we'll begin the ritual.
And I will stand in the middle.
Oh gosh.
Hear the words of the warrior and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we won't learn something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research. Something interfered with the ritual, my lord.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the donation ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident. The cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual.
Something went wrong.
I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We learn from every action we take. We learn from every action we take. Each result teaches us failure or success. At least each result teaches us something. To be more, at least in larger sense. To be more specific. No. Not as much as I suggest avenues to investigate. Riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. Images that suggest avenues to investigate. Riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. It drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, and speak not a word. You must travel the land. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. As I have written, we must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service. Divine energy as I have written, so thank you. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual.
I will.
I couldn't stop it. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
You're losing divine energy. How is that possible?
To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open.
Ain't that what
Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavul's ancestor warned us about.
you think the enemy is responsible for the energy loss?
Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can.
I guess I'll talk to him if I have to.
My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
I'm not sure Archcanon Tarvis shares your assessment of me.
Yes. The Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
Whew. I may have to stop with the bubbles. It's starting to hurt.
Why do you suspect the affliction isn't natural?
At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person.
Painful.
Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who before
what? Before
Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
What do you mean divine energy has diminished?
I've always used my power, and without detriment. I create the blessing zones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people.
That's a lot of miracles.
I begin to feel the toll this liberal applicant of divinity costs me.
Stream keeps cutting out. That might be just because I'm running so much information through my computer right now. Oh boy.
Can you hear us okay? Daddy?
Yeah, thanks for letting us know. No, she hasn't.
Do you think you're in danger?
I care little for my own safety. My people are another matter. Without my power to stop it, the moonlit will crash into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Ardenfel's
Let me close some things. Maybe that'll help.
What does the rest of the tribunal think about all of this?
They always chide me about my flagrant
Thanks for coming,
displays of
Donut.
divinity.
What are you up to
But
tonight?
so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sotha Seal,
What about Sophia?
my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny, he always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Perhaps you will. Well, I am running out of inventory space, so I need to sell some crap.
Okay. I'm trying to decipher maybe something. Running with something swanky stringy. Oh, hey. Okay. And now that we're not, closed some things, so hopefully that'll help. Lord, next right. This is not where I wanted to go.
Sure it is.
Maybe it is. Nah, that's not good.
But you-
I didn't say that.
They said I...
Yeah, I may need to lower the quality of the stream for now until we can. Oh. Woo! I got some bad heartburn going on. Anyway, until I can get an actual streaming PC set up, in case we could raise the quality again. My computer is trying to do a lot right now. Probably where you're seeing all this lag and stuff. Hey, can see those both.
I'm not selling these because they're not worth anything, but I am getting rid of them. So that's okay.
Oh, are you?
Slave stuff.
Slave stuff.
Slave to the man.
Cool. Needed that for long.
I am a free egg sister from Black.
Clear up some space.
I dropped mine in the mage
Oh, don't mind me, Chuck.
Vision furniture. Woodford furniture.
Wait for me! Go ahead and go. This new staff that I got. I think I found the spider.
Yeah, I have to pick that up yet.
I think I may have done the wrong door.
Familiar. Stone Falls?
Possibly.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination, never exploded in my face before. How do you know about Lord? I shouldn't take my failure out on you. Of course he did. It's not your fault that things are difficult. How do you know about my reason? Lord Vivek told you? I have no idea. Of course he did. I traced it as prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep
Back
this
pain.
secret, though.
Hurts.
There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Incapacitated? Lord Vivek said you might need help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than fieldwork. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Bulmara, Aldrin, and Barrelzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these
But I
sites.
think I remember Balmora and Morrowind having the strip club in it.
Tell me more about these locations before I head.
I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivek City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivek thinks you're the best one for that job.
Waller
I
is
hope
getting
he's
close.
right.
If anybody's out there. We're starting a raffle. I'm giving away glory. Who wants some glory?
All up to glory. I'm not sure if you can even hear me. I'm a little far from the mic now. Can you tell me anything about the Balzar's Tower? Balzar's?
Raffle has started. You got 30 seconds.
I believe the mage seen in the
Exclamation point.
ritual is
Bravo.
Barrelzar,
Join.
who works out of an ancient Velothi tower.
Join.
His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivek's affliction, but they're not a perfect
You can
match.
do it. You can get yourself some
Find
glory
out
that
what
you
he
can use
knows
to enter
about the
our giveaways
transfer
once
of
we finally
divine
earn our way up
energy.
to 'em.
House Redoran controls the town and nearby
Nobody
mines.
joined.
House Halalu also has interests in the region.
Well, that's sad.
Rumors of a cult in the area concern them the most.
Another one later.
I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn.
What kind of cult are we talking about?
I have no idea.
No idea.
That's why we're sending
great.
you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places.
I have never.
The
smoked
miners may know
secrets
something
while I
as well.
drink.
I've heard House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation.
Wasn't he the streamer that got banned?
The guy in the place and the stuff. Yeah, I remember him. What do you know about Alderaan?
Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivek. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover.
Is there anything else I should know?
I traced tendrils of Vivek's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry.
That's good.
Just don't discuss Lord Vivek's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
Sure you will.
Please, don't.
Adventurers wanted. Request for aid from our loyal citizens. The system of brokering jobs between those in need and those willing to help has been established. Darna in the Hall of Justice for more information.
That's something unique. It's not actually fighters.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
But anyway, all the main best, I believe.
Yes.
Oh,
For glory! We have to travel for glory.
there's all.
They're lost. Tired all of a sudden. What the heck? I ran out of drink.
Unusually unbusy?
Pay high cost of an unsettled sea voyage when you can travel overland in safety and comfort aboard a friendly Silk Strider. Why
Whoa, Southern Beal! 20 bits? Heck yes! I'm drinking to that!
Cheers, bro.
Thank you for that. You got some catching up to do.
I'm empty. I'm not that far behind.
Okay, there's one here somewhere for the Fighter's Guild, and I think that's what the exclamation mark's from.
So this
Which
is
is really hard to
basically
find.
stating that you can travel using this big giant bug thing.
So the quest one is there's a Fighter Guild handbill there. There's 3 different handbills, and the Fighter's Guild one is really, really hard to target. I was finally able to do
Oh,
it.
there it is. There's the Fighter's Guild. I should find Aesthar.
Hey, Bar!
Aesthar.
Housing brochure. It's going to show up on your screen. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? How would you like a free in-room? That's right, completely free, no catch. Seek out Philandro Demirror at St. Delans Inn in Vivek City for more information about the exciting home ownership opportunity. I added why? Because I could. Seth, how you doing tonight, by the way?
That seems sketchy.
Actually, I already have this house, so I'm not too concerned about it. I got it on another character.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's auto-changing quests, the most recent one. I wonder if there's a way to stop that. Actually, okay, let's see. Where do we have quests at, actually?
Seth, you just recently started playing ESO, yes?
Quit.
Dot.
Past something like that. That and also the all-important questions of how do we sound, because it's a new setup, and are we still lagging out as bad as we've heard we might be?
We have fancy mics now.
Yeah! And the screens. I set them. They're somewhere around here.
They're big.